Oh god. Also, god. Can I keep this? Can I keep this? Is it turn 2 kill? Never mind. That back. The Totsies? Glass cannon, if they interact with me, I'll die. But if they don't interact with me, well. Good evening, Patreons. Don't tef me either. Reordain. Oh, this is tough. Probably Murktide. Because I played this on one, they don't really have to do anything. Got back from an RCU, lost to the Scam Mirror in top 8. I feel that. Scam Mirror is awful. Maybe they just play CRAG and Wake. Hey, Malo. I don't think they're ever going to tap out for the rest of the time. But I would very much like them to cast this CRAG and Wake. Maybe discard a Murktide, dome me for 7. You have an RSQ tomorrow? Good luck. Alright, Spellbomb looking good though. That's a lot of spaghetti. Oops, my plate's full of spaghetti. Scam's come a long way. I already lost. Because I missed 2 points of damage, and then they survived at 2 and killed me. One small mistake cost me the match. Your dream is to fill your trade bind with promo Death Shadows without going to Denver. That's where I'm at too. Maybe they had Solitude. They didn't. But maybe. No, I looked at their hand. They didn't. You don't know if it's Dex for Beam. There's a lot of spaghetti in my hand. And I'm too scared to go for this one Gorya's Vengeance. Because I'm positive they have counter magic. I could loop the Pyrite. Fair. Not sure I need to. I did it! I assembled Spaghetti Exodia. There's 63 CMC in my hand. There's 63 CMC in my hand. Yeah. Might as well play the Candy Trail. I'll play the Candy Trail on 3, but I can pop it immediately. Maybe they don't hold up counter magic. Nah, they're holding up counter magic for the rest of the time. Orcish Bowmasters, Yargle. No, probably not. I think there's Thoughtseize. Gain 3 life and draw a card. That's insane. CRAG is not resolving. Zero chance this card's resolving. I'm putting him back on top. I have to. Now, the trigger on the stack, I would just discard the Gorios. Do I have to hold control? I don't think so. My hand's pretty cool. I can't believe they had counter magic. My only weakness. Not sure it matters one way or another. I guess if I had Gorios, I could eat a food also, so I won't be dead to Bolt. But it's okay. Second Cavern. I want Blood Moon since the Teamer version. I don't think so. Is this a Ragavan matchup? It's not a Bowmaster matchup, so maybe it is a Ragavan matchup. Yeah, that's true. I need Saga. Saga's probably better. I want to board out. Nah, Profane Tutor is pretty good. Because you can double spell with it. Feels weird to board out a Bolt. Maybe I want this Kolaghan's command in case they have, like, Hearse. Has Hearse even played anymore, chat? I don't think so. I feel like Hearse has fallen out of favor significantly. I don't think this is good enough. I feel this is significantly better. Yeah, I'd probably play Stone instead, right? And Stone doesn't affect us as much. Suspend my tutor, your turn. Not sure if these tutors are resolving. Shaman. Shaman. Naaman and Shaman. I want to counter Cookbook, that's fine. I guess I should have sequences in the other order, player on Spell Pierce. Counter Cookbook. Seek the Beast. Subtlety DRC. What's Kraken was full typing? Shaman, Giant. I could name Giant and then Primeval Titan them. Think about it. Giant. Nice. They're probably so confused. Maybe I should sandbag that for another turn. Get them into a spot where they go down to like 15. I'll just grab Emrakul because I need it. I sided out my Yargles. Maybe I should have left one Yargle in. Please no subtlety. I would like to dome you for 15. Devastated. I don't know if I'll ever recover from that. Emotionally. I can't eat their graveyard. I'm not going to take a ton of damage here. Doesn't feel great to do this either, though. I don't get to draw my card. More DRCs. More spaghetti. That's a lot of spaghetti. I think a team of Murktide. I think Questing Druid is kind of bad. Not a fan. I've never been really impressed by the card. It feels so slow. Not that the card's like bad per se. It feels bad when I played it though. It's probably a pretty reasonable card. I wish it was as good as EI. This game isn't playing 8 Fables. If I could, I probably would though. 8 Fables sounds kind of lit. This is really unfortunate. Alright. May I trade off for your Questing Druid? Yeah, that was the plan. Buy it back and then just try to dome them. Is this 4 or 5 to buy it back? It's 4. Excellent. Thought it was 4. I wasn't sure though. Oh. Do I have to kill DRC instead? I have to play against Chris? Gross. I never beat this person. Every time I play against them, they dumpster me with Amulet Titan. Let me try to finish this this match here. I understand that you're mad at me. You want me to play the other game? So they hit my Nile spell bomb, which means that I actually have to kill the DRC for 15. Very sad. So I could hit him down to 1 and then I'll die. Target player or planeswalker? I thought it was any target. Never mind. I'm just dead, right? I thought it was any target. Oops. I think it's hit my planeswalker before, so I just assumed it was any target. Then the card would be good. Yeah. Fastest challenge drop and a. Maybe today's just not my day. I think it's command. It's like exclamation mark amulet. I don't think I need to draw a fetch. I think I just discard land here. I mean, is this good enough? This and the Pyrite spell bomb? Maybe. Come on, Pyrite spell bomb for the win. Don't card me. Ooh, Thoughtseize. Give me that card. Dismember Ring Ulamog. I didn't make constructs. Although I don't think Ring saves them either. Alright, well, give a raise to whoever decided to put Pyrite Spellbomb on this list. Big brain, genius. 10 out of 10 deck design. Where do you think you'd be if they didn't close Hex TCG? I'd probably be a Hex streamer. I love that game. I think that might be my favorite card game. Hex was up there with like... I should do a card game tier list. One of these days. I played a lot of card games in my life. Hex might be my favorite. I think I'd have to custom make everything. Because I don't imagine there's a card game tier list, is there? TCG tier list. TCG tier list maker? I mean, it's small, but... SABC... Never played. Chaotic C. It was fun while it lasted, but it didn't really get any support. Plus, it wasn't as good as some of the other games. Bakugan, solid S. This was so much fun, throwing magnets at cards. Gotta be one of the greatest inventions of all time. Bakugan, S tier. Dragon Ball, never played it. Hearthstone, and like a B. Magic, never played it. Pokemon. Pokemon's probably an A. I really like Pokemon. Vanguard, haven't played it. Yu-Gi-Oh! I'll put it with Pokemon. That's been like probably my tier list so far. Bakugan's better than Magic, I'm sorry. Those little Bakugan figurines were so sweet. I would go to Toys R Us and just buy these little Bakugan figurines and hoping to roll like a high power level. Okay, relative to the rest of these games, Magic is S. If Hex were in here, I'd probably bump Magic down to like A. Hex would be on a tier of its own. Force of Will would be on a tier of its own. Eternal might be up here. Big fan of those three. I really like the Eternal. Tron, huh? Force of Will is one of my favorite card games of all time. I just wish it was more popular. Having your lands in a separate deck that you can just like, alright, tap my dude, play a land out of my land deck. Greatest mechanic. Such a good mechanic. Blood Moon in this deck is crazy. A little bit. I haven't played One Piece yet. Oh, and if I had to put Lorcana on this list, Lorcana would probably be in like B or C. Because I lost to Mason. Twice. Skill div. You're so right. Now the games Lorcana are just too grindy for my liking. I do think there's a lot of interesting decisions when it comes to like what to ink, and that makes the game very difficult and complex. But my god, they're too grindy. Now, I want to name, I think, Tower. Ready for next week's Apex? I just O2'd the Modern Challenge, so yeah, pretty much. It's not gonna go much better than that. Should I discard a hand size here? I have to draw 2 cards to do that, though. It's kind of tempting. Is that gonna be fast enough? I'm gonna try this discard to hand size thing. Mickey Mouse versus Elsa singing Ka-Chow is very complex. What the hell? Alright, well, we need a new avenue of victory now. Can't get any worse than the challenge. It was kind of embarrassing. That plan's out the window. You haven't played Modern in a year, and you played Scam at SCGCon, and wow, it was wild. Also lost my Mold of 5, grief getting dismembered. Yeah. You'll get used to it. That's one relic down. Am I just getting like cookbook? Jung Carls, I have to Google that. Swiss psychiatrist. Founded analytical psychology. This looks like Einstein. Is it Craggy here? I'd have to get so lucky. But maybe it's supposed to be Craggy. I guess I'm gonna start discarding these Gorios. Discard Gorios, bolt them. And just double Gorios next turn, simple. This is like kind of interesting. So I could just double Gorios, and that probably just guarantees me lethal. Yeah. So I could discard here. Do I need to do this? Nah, I don't even need to do this. Discard Emmy and then Gorios. I think I have to hold control. It's been a minute since I've done this. They almost got me. Gorios, Splice Gorios. Honk. I did and I didn't. What about Artifact? Artifact would go in like F tier if I had an F. Artifact just was dead on release. And that made me more sad than anything. It wasn't inherently a bad game. I never played One Piece. It was just, it died on release. It was so sad. I haven't played this deck very much, so I don't have like a super informed opinion about it. It's neat. Battlegrounds is definitely better than like Arena. Honestly, managing 3 lanes was quite the headache. Plus, they released one set and then never did like any significant balance changes to it, even though they had the digital design space to do so. If I only had a hand. Artifact had potential. It had the funding. It had the the brand name associated with it. The IP was good, and it failed, and it made me very, very sad. I haven't played Gwent. I feel like I have died this game. I'm as dead as Artifact. I guess I could draw an Emrakul. Mount Doom Failfish? Mount Doom's great. Oh, I should have made a food. I can't crack this fetch anyways. I think food would have given me one more draw step. Probably gonna get bolted or something. Oh, you know, it'd be a sicko line. Fury my own grief. Activate Mount Doom. That would have been the sweetest line. Alright. I guess I'll die on my own terms. I just want to know, could they have done that line? Did you have the Fury plus the red card? They had the lightning bolt. Did I just get slow rolled? Oh. Hold up. They just slow roll me? I guess I don't want Path of the Dead. Yeah, it's my time to tilt off now. I should have made a food and then let Thoughtseize resolve. It's a good idea. I guess I could have discarded and made a food. So it didn't really slow roll me. Cut 2 Emeralds. That makes sense, because if they go Dothy Thoughtseize, I just lose. Maybe I cut 3. I'm gonna cut 3. See how it works out. Although I don't know if he can beat a Yargle either. I don't even know if this deck can beat Dothy. Dothy just seems like a house. I have 4 bolts and a dream. Hand's great. As long as they don't. Nah, even if they let line me this, I think this hand's still pretty good. Can't lose. What's up, Jadini? Oh yeah, we should have brought in the pushes. My bad, I didn't see him. I missed them. There goes to game 3, we'll bring the pushes. It won't go to a game 3. Janini, the truth hurts. I lose. I got a tutor for a lightning bolt. Don't Dothy me, I'll cry. It's too late, I'm already crying. This displeases the dingo. The dingo will remember this. One of my favorite things in the stream is when they put to play something you immediately say I lose. It's the truth. No, dumbs him for 18. It's power, not toughness. Welcome to the crematorium. No, I'm just gonna discard this Gorios and do 2 damage. Tang. Thoughtseize cast Yargle. Oh god. 18 me. What? Goodbye, Dothy. Away you go. They totally thought that this was a void counter on the Profane Tutor. It's a suspended counter. God, I love Magic Online sometimes. Hey Dingo, do you like roguelike deck building solo games like Slay the Spire? I'm gonna be honest, I've never played Slay the Spire. I don't own that game. I want to though. God, that was so based. What am I tutoring for? Am I just tutoring for Lightning Bolt? Tutor for a Profane Tutor? Yargle? If I tutor for Yargle, it gives me a better chance of winning the game. Emrakul? And I get Cookbook. And I win, right? Yeah, that makes the most sense to me. Yeah, that makes sense. Hold control. Thankfully, they got rid of their own Dathi for us. They're like, you know what? Let's make it even. I kind of forgot that they got rid of their own Dathi already. It wasn't on my mind that I could even like Goryo's. It's like, nope, can't do it. They got graveyard hit. And I get a food. I gotta board 2 things out. I don't know what those things are. Powers down the crematorium. You know what? Normally I would side out the profane tutor that looks different. But instead I'm gonna side out the Thoughtseize. Yeah. And now I drew the profane tutor that could have been a Thoughtseize. I think I'd much rather have Thoughtseize on one here. Nah, is this hand a mulligan? I already kept it. It's too late, I already kept it. Aha, this hand was perfect against Thoughtseize. Can you ever deal with Leyline? No. I gotta CRAG and wick them out of the game now. On the plus side, we don't have to worry about Dathi anymore. Does the modern challenge start soon? I got bad news for you, Alex. We may have sped ran the fastest drop out of the modern challenge of my entire life. I played against Amulet Titan, I died on 3 and I molded 2. It was kind of amazing. Spode run the challenge, yeah. Not in a good way either. So now we're just playing a league. Unfortunately. The challenge. Feel like we're dying. It'll be fine. Good morning, Chendo. Things did not go well for me with Rokirik after I started 4-1. Everything went downhill from there. I lost to Murktide and I lost to Scam. Not in that order. I think the Murktide loss was avoidable. The Scam one was not. Scam kind of dumpstered me. Oh, speaking of Scam dumpstering me. Could have avoided the Scam loss if you didn't invent Scam. You got a point. That's right. I invented Scam. Me, Dingo. I invented grief. I invented fury. I crafted them with my own hands at the WotC headquarters. I caused this. I made you all suffer. Young Dingo, PhD. I'm not sure that's what PhD stands for. Well, I mean, it could. Alright, I'm setting myself up for greatness. 3-0 to 3-2. Twice against Scam. It just felt hopeless 4 games in a row. Yeah, you and me both. It definitely felt horrible. It felt horrible against Scam. It was not close. Presumably huge dingo. I can get behind that one. No Dark Confidant. What's the point? I guess I'm just gonna kill my Urza Saga. How often does this happen? It's like, I guess I could try to assemble the combo, or I could just murder them with Urza Saga. Base blocks. And I get the Pyrite spell on this reflection. And then what do they do? Ooh, this is a funky beat. Yeah, we have this whole like backup plan for in case they have Graveyard 8, when the real backup plan was just one land. One Urza Saga. Don't hit Itsugu, man. I'm dreaming of victory. Dingo in a Saga. Dreaming. I'm an Aeon from FFX. I don't know what that means. Explain it to me like I'm 5. I guess I could Google it. Google explain it to me like I'm 5. They're eternal dreamers. They look cool. I mean, I could be that. Just give me like a week in the gym. Maybe 2. Tops. I wanted to win with Crag and Wick, and I can't even do that. Unbelievable. What's the point, Crag and Wick? What are you good for? You're the mascot. You're gonna sit there and be terrible. That's a lot of spaghetti. I think this is too much spaghetti. This is like the same hand. Minus the Profane Tutor plus a Bowmaster. Minus a Spaghetti plus 1 Cremator. Kinda hate this hand. But I guess I'm gonna keep it on 6. Then the plan is to never draw a second land and complain. Hope that goes according to plan. Murktide Regent, Violent Outburst, Dead Gone. Come on, land. Land Gorios, in that order. I can't believe we didn't draw a land. Mamma mia. Only lots of spaghetti. Gorios always feels like a 5-card combo. Because you have to like draw a 15 mana card. And then discard outlet. I mean, getting the discard outlet is probably the easiest part. I'm in danger. Yeah, the hardest part is dealing with being a Giga Chad. Suspends footfalls, plays immutable. Archers, ready your bows. Fire at gal. I almost got another Emrakul by accident. That was just what I needed. The third CRAG. It's all come together. See? 3 Kragenwicks will win the game. Not a problem. The card's so good you don't even have to cast it. I love this deck because it always feels like such a pile to play, and that just wins. It's like do nothing, do nothing, do nothing, win. Candy Trail's got to be not good, right? I guess Pyrite Spellbomb's pretty bad too. The 2 damage upstairs could be relevant. Actually, I should side up my Bowmasters. Bowmaster does nothing against Rhinos. I don't think I want this Kolaghan's Command on second thought. And Cremator is sweet. I'll give it that. Graveyard hate counter the Murktide. I don't think it's worth it. I could bring in like Spellbomb as a 1-of maybe. But I feel like if we're losing the Murktide, that's like the least of our concern. It's the slowest clock they have. Maybe I could side out Bolt though. Siding out Bolt probably was fine. They're gonna force me and just put me in the dirt. Crack chests. I do got 5 on it. And these 5 contain... Hell yeah, the Scorpion God. Big Scorp himself. And Amiria's Call. I think Amiria's Call is like $1 million, isn't it? E-Price. Amiria's Call. 3 tickets. What happened to you? You used to be so expensive. 3's like $1 million. You don't think about it too hard. Don't force me. I totally just slow rolled that chalice on them, by the way. Opponent, if you're watching this back, I'm sorry. I had to crack chests. I have no value. It's true. No redeeming qualities. Just a plague. Shaman. Your hair is a redeeming quality? Thank you. I mean, it's not nearly as good as like Reed Duke's hair though. So why are we even trying to say it has redeeming qualities? I did say it was good. Ouch. So they did have the force. Reed Duke is pretty beautiful. I don't know if it was right to make a food there. But I also don't think I need all these lands. My card. Am I supposed to pirate spellbomb this? Maybe. I could just ignore it. I am pretty good at ignoring things. I'm gonna ignore that too. Pretend like it doesn't exist. That's an interesting draw too. Oh, hell yeah. Candy Trail? Hmm. Never mind. What's up, Sprouts? How do you about adding Get Lost to Hammer? I'm gonna try it in Pioneer first and see if I like it in Pioneer. If I feel like it's a reasonable power level in Pioneer, then maybe I'll like try it out in a few modern decks. I don't think it's gonna be good enough in modern though. I feel like Path to Exile is probably, well, maybe it's good enough. Hammer to Kragenwick? That's not a bad idea. Go to Devil. He is a phenomenal Magic player. Truly top of the class. Can't be defeated. Dodo catter it. Dodo do it. Never mind. Back to being a less than stellar player. What is the dog doing? VFS, VFS. Thank you for the follow. GG's. Already chat last match of the night for me. Shut it. You can't keep getting away with these odds. Frick, that mother fricker has stolen so many trophies from me. You're a believer? I will doubt until morale improves. Morale's not improving. I got bad news. Frick. Have you seen the Frick emote?
No.
It's so funny. It's an anime girl just going like that. Just build Boros burn and slapping people. That's a good drunk deck.
Yeah, can't really go wrong with burn like that.
In the famous words of Canister, slightly altered words, burn is very easy. Just sit there and click button. So simple. Even you can do it. He was talking to me, by the way. Why didn't you get a silver one, by the way?
That was funny that it would be ugly.
It's so ugly. PT's like, well, at least it works. It's so ugly. think I'm gonna leave one of these back for Ragavan. I probably don't have to. Inquisition. This is some big Reed Duke energy right here. I'm charging my little lavaliers.
Oh, okay.
I didn't realize I had to charge the lavaliers individually. I thought charging the case would charge the lavaliers, and that's not the case.
See, that would make sense.
That would make too much sense.
You can charge them individually? No.
I went to like use one of them, and I was like, oh, it's still dead. Just not intuitive. Frick. Oh man, where's the song from? I'm not gonna look at where it's from. I'm trying to think. Is this Dreamland Kirby? Green Greens. It's not Dreamland. Is it?
Yeah. Kirby's Dream.
That is Kirby's Dreamland. It's also from Bashi. That's where I was like, I feel like I've heard this somewhere else. Bashi's such a good game. Zap. If I draw land, they're dead. If I draw more bolts, I think they're also dead. The bolting will continue until morale improves. The fatal push? Terminate. That's sad. I mean, it's not okay. Objectively, Bashi's a bad game, but I think it's super fun. For being like a one-man project, Solgren didn't do too bad. He kind of cooked. I guess I'm just a burn deck now. It's one of the games of all time. Yeah. I need to stop drawing Yargles and start drawing lands.
Oh, no, save the bird.
I'm thinking about it. I mean, they're at 3. I could draw a Bowmaster. They're gonna play a Giganta and put a Shadow Spear on it, so I need to kill them next turn.
Oh.
I think I'm cycling this.
I mean, yeah, if you cycle.
Win. Land. Land. Please. Yay. Too simple. Totally not sweating at all. We did it. Am I boarding against Jund? Colligan's Command, I guess. Alpine Moon for Urza Saga. I don't think I'm boarding in Blood Moon, because it's pretty good against me, too. Fatal Push. I don't think I'm bringing in Ragavan because of Bowmaster. Probably don't need this Cavern of Souls. Oh, I need to finish Wings of E also. I started it on my flight to Apex the first time, but I was playing it on this laptop, and my hands started cramping, so I just, like, stopped playing it. It was fun, though. With a small amount, I did get to play it. Who Yargles out? Delta, how do I board? Thoughtseize out. They're gonna have a ton of artifact graveyard hate. Why do you hate Yargle? I just hate him so much. Stupid, sexy frog spirit elemental. Grimgorios and Embercool. Go like 2/2 maybe. I think I have to leave in the CRAG and Wigs. Maybe Candy Trail's bad. I don't know. I'm just clicking buttons. I probably don't need the cavern, but it is a land. Maybe I want to keep my land count like relatively high. His hand is Gucci. Banger of a song. Battle Trainer. I'm voting for that one. A mold to 5. Looking good for the believers. Never mind. What did I call my deck? I just called it Creamy Reanimator. I mean, that's what it is. It is what it is, Doomwake. There's no going back now. It's been said. I'm sure my name just got written in a death note somewhere. Alpine Moon? Am I discarding Southern Kragenwick? Probably. Well, I guess I could wait. Start by discarding the Fatal Push. Oh, we got the Pokemon Trainer battle too. For what might be the last few turns of the game. Let's go. Dun, dun, dun. I need a land. Chat, manifest land for me. Oh, Doomwake, congrats on your top 8 earlier, by the way. Absolutely enormous. Gophers seems real good right now. If you didn't get scammed, yeah. I mean, the scamming continues until morale improves. I want Yargle or Emmy. I'm taking the Yargle. Because I hate him so much, and I drew another one. I should have just tutored a land. Dude. This is why I hate you, Yargle. At least my hand's Thoughtseize proof. What's up, TJ? Big fan, by the way. I really liked your not top 8 performance with Yawgmoth at Apex. Best deck. Briancast, thanks for the raid. You're coming in at the very tail end of the stream. Last match of the day for me, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you, thank you. Our challenge went poorly, so we're back to grinding leagues, I guess. Hope you had a wonderful stream. They thought Caesar from me. I'm just gonna concede. You're never gonna believe me when I tell you about SCG. Did you go to SCG? I guess you're pretty close, huh? Well, I mean, Travis wins another SCG. Surprise, surprise.
Did Travis actually win?
Mm-hmm.
He won?
Mm-hmm.
I saw he top 8'd.
He won. beats me with Ink Moth Nexus, beats Corey with Ink Moth Nexus, also playing Scam. There might be something to the Ink Moth card.
That's me.
I got the 50-50. I need to draw a land. So badly, it's insane. Please, any land, not Urza Saga. Any land but Urza Saga. Yay. Alright, well. To ashes with you, opponent. In the words of TJ. Nice graveyard hate nerd. Congrats, believers.
Was that to Delta's list?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was.
I was like, what should I play between rounds? And then Delta was like, you ever creamed somebody? And I was like, what? What'd you just say? We hit the 50-50. It really could have been anything. Anyways, chat. Thank you all for hanging out. Appreciate every single one of you. Sorry about the short.
Have you
Bing
peeked?
bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.